So this is an example where you seem to get two solutions, but only one of them works when you actually try to plug the number in. Also, it has fractions in it, or at least that one fraction. It just said solve. It didn't say give the solution set. Same as the last one, didn't say, so I don't need the curly brackets, you know. It just says solve. So left side, just drop the absolute value. It's already in standard form, right? Absolute value is isolated on one side of the equation. The second one, I have to change the sign of both terms on the right. So it's minus x, or the opposite of x, minus 1. What I do here, that's a weird way to write it. Oh, I know what I did, okay. Here I just subtracted this, because that'll give me a positive exponent. So 1 minus a half is a half. So this came over here as minus, combined with that, and you got 1 minus a half is a half. So that's where that came from. Just combining the two x terms. And then you subtract the 1, you get a minus 4, sorry. Then you cross multiply, and you get x equals negative 8. Now on this one, I like positive exponents. That's why I'm doing this. That's why this one went over here, because the coefficient here is 1 is larger than a half. On this one, I put this on the left because then I get a positive 3 halves. 1 plus a half is 3 halves. And then this you add, and you get this minus 1 plus 3 is 2. Then this, you just multiply by the reciprocal, which is 2/3, 2/3. And you end up getting 4/3 on the right. Or you can cross multiply 4/3. Same thing, right? Now you check your answer. So I'm going to check x equals minus 8 first. I plug it in the original equation up here. So I get negative 8 over 2 minus 3. And I'm going to see if that equals this. So that equals absolute value of negative 4 minus 3. Absolute value of negative 7, which is 7. Now the right-hand side of the equation, this part here, that's what I'm doing now. So it's negative 8 plus 1. And I get negative 7. Well, negative 7 and 7 aren't the same. They aren't equal. So wrong signs, right? So negative 8 is not a solution. So I have to like cross it off. Usually people just cross it off. Bonk. And then I hope that 4/3 is the solution. 4/3 may be a little harder to check. Not really. A half of 4/3 is 2/3. But I wrote it out for you anyway, right? And then I put the minus 3, or the minus 3, I wrote as minus 9 over 3. I just multiplied by 3 over 3. Why? So that I can combine those two fractions. So I get minus 7/3. Absolute value of that is 7/3. That's the left side. Now the right-hand side, I take 4/3 plus 1, and that's going to be 4/3 plus 3/3, 7/3. Ah, see, it's the same. It worked. So the fractional one worked, 4/3. So that's my answer. If they asked for the solution set, I'd have curly bracket, 4/3, and end curly bracket. Okay.